Okay, so today is Wednesday, market day. You see the skips are empty now. By the end of this morning they'll be full of market trash. She's got her bag ready. So they'll be in full swing. Everybody's carrying a bag today. Right, so 19 degrees, breezy. Got my windsock on. Oh, look at that. Bagels. They got a bagel stand. Ooh, the window fell in. Look. Lentils and beans, peppercorns. Look. Lentilles, that's similar to the ones we bought before. Oh yeah, buy those. Oh, they might be, are they lentils or are they split peas? I think they're split peas. Could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. You can have another look. I'm on auto pause. They're €3 a bag, those things. Yeah. $2.50 for those. And over here they've got green beans.
Over there they got place on it.
Yeah, that was the place where the window display collapsed. Look at those beautiful grapes. Mandarins. Yeah, so you could pretty much get everything. Oh, look at that. Kale, isn't it? No. Big leaf. Something or other. Pumpkins. Carrots. Tomatoes. Mint. Yep, you can set celery. Looks good. Anyway, we're going to be buying that on the way. Norma's going to be buying that on the way back. We'll go through the tunnel now. So good morning everybody. This is the official start of the episode, which will be named after the nature reserve that we're going to be running around. There's a lagoon that we are going to circumnavigate today. See, there's another one of those bags hanging on the railing. And why else would it be there? Yep, the last time we were here was 2019, 4 years ago, in March. The place is certainly a lot cleaner than it was then. I think COVID made everybody wise up a little bit. Roger. Zone 0. We had about a 600-meter walk until we started running. We're going to be running past the Vincent van Gogh High School in a minute. Look, all the kids getting ready for their day of learning. I'm going to take a photograph of them.
Did you hear from on GPS the whole time? Or did that wear it out?
No, it doesn't really wear it out because it's probably scanning whether you ask it to or not. That's how... Yep, that's fine. You don't have to have the screen on all the time.
Oh.
You can switch it off the screen. That'll save some batteries.
won't.
No?
Yeah. Only the 4%.
Did you switch it off?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, they're doing quite a lot of work on this new building. We saw them loading this cinder blocks the last week. Yeah. Oh, there's a big garbage truck. Alright, a little more running. Sorry about that little noise. I was just checking that I was recording. 2 minutes 58 or something. And I have 4 minutes of preamble, which I might use or I might not use. So yeah, we're going to the game, not the game reserve, the bird sanctuary, I guess it's called nature reserve. This section of the road beside the small canal is paved, but we're running in the area designated for cyclists. Just checking on the wind situation. Interesting clouds.
Flat bottoms.
And look how fast they're moving. They're like torpedo clouds. I'm going to take a picture of the torpedo clouds. We're expecting a deluge one of these days. Demain. We have to stay on this side of the drainage canal and then hang a right. Okay, a little more running. So Norma's with me today, as you might have heard. Trying to refine my uploading procedure. I'm going to swing by the Luma building, where they have a very strong Wi-Fi signal, so I can upload my video quickly and save the limited access for my audio file, which will be very small, 20 odd minutes of audio. That's all I'm planning today. I might go to the half hour. Dog alert. Bonjour. It's amazing, you see the two levels of cloud. The top ones are barely moving, but the lower ones are zipping along.
Yeah, because they're getting the breeze we are.
Yeah, so we're going to be running into the wind in a minute. We've got a crosswind. I'm not going to say east-west because I'm not very good at that. Mind you, east is that way because the sun is coming from that side. Hasn't really shown its head above the horizon too much yet. It's probably behind some trees. Good photography weather though, that's for sure. Bonjour. Everybody out with their dogs. Zone 2. Which side of the canal would you like to run today? Far side? You don't mind? It's about the same noisiness. We're a fair distance from the highway. We'll be closer to the highway when we're at the lagoon. Take the far bank. I think it's probably a better surface for running on. This one goes up and down a bit, on and off the path. So over the main canal towards the first Blue Bridge. This is where that woman was sitting. You see, there was a curve in the rock. It wasn't her bum. Photo opportunity. I was trying to get the juxtaposition yesterday of the ugliest building in the world with the Giri building, but it's the second ugliest building that juxtaposes with the Giri. So we've got canes to our left, we've got a highway to our left, and a canal on our right side. As we begin the run in earnest. I'll see if I can put some music on with this one. You've had the roar with the gatos peligrosos. This one is going to have music enhancement. Average heart rate 120. Zone 2. I'm going to try and stay out of Zone 3 so that Norma and I can chat.
They're Soviet.
What was that?
I don't think they look so ugly. I think they just look Soviet.
Yeah, it looks like a Soviet-built apartment block.
There's no cladding. It's just the cement blocks.
Yeah, it looks like just cement cinder blocks and a few cheap windows from Home Depot. You see, look there.
Yeah.
That's the shot. The cinder blocks and the Giri building. And the magpie. Oh, I missed the magpie. Got it. But that's the second ugliest building. The other one is even worse. But I can't get the Giri building to juxtapose. Soviet, that's the word. Soviet style, or East Germany. As we cross the road that crosses the canal at the Blue Bridge, this is into the full wind as I look both ways. Yeah.
It was built during the war after the bombing. Like Arles was really wet.
During the war?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was a lot of
so they made
destruction.
it afterwards to help all the people who lost their houses.
Yep. It was the same thing. I was listening to The Cruel Sea last night, and they were talking about how one of the guys on the ship had got married 2 weeks before, and he went to sea to fight in the war. And when he came back to Liverpool, both sides of the street that he lived on had been completely flattened. There were like 200 fatalities that night. And
Was his wife one of them?
2 women came out of the building where they lived, but they hadn't identified them, so I didn't actually get to hear. I might have nodded off a little bit then. Anyway, back to the running. Yeah, The Cruel Sea. I was listening how they had to torpedo, depth charge a submarine, and with the inevitable consequences of blowing up a lot of people that they were rescuing from the water. Yeah, that's pretty tragic. They knew their mission was to kill German submarines, but they also killed a bunch of German sailors that were swimming to safety right above the submarine. 10 minutes 13 is our average pace, which we will be improving on throughout this run until we get to the nature reserve, because I'm expecting lots of stops for photographs. Zone 1. Nice skyline over there with those higher mountains. Bonjour. Just until the road, and then I might be able to encourage the geese to squawk for us. That was on my canal run episode. Zone 1. Norma was doing some high intensity intervals yesterday on our run together. She was working quite hard actually. She can run faster than I do because she is trying to work on the anaerobic. I am the opposite. I'm trying to work on my aerobic capacity. For me to keep up with her, I would have gone into zone 4. Zone 3 right now. As we approach the road and the aqueduct. Okay, we're back on audio again. As I slide the voice recorder slowly into the sleeve, into the baby glove it goes. Okay, so we got the squawking geese again, the same trio as before. I think they were seeing off the delivery driver. He disturbed them with his truck. As we walk parallel to the aqueduct, the Roman aqueduct. As the sound of the traffic dies down behind us. 9 minutes 36 seconds is our average pace, which is pretty good for the amount of walking we've done today. We walked 600 meters before we even started running, and that was stop-start, looking at the market stuff that Norma's going to go back and buy. Tomatoes, green beans, green lentils, courgette, turnip, celery. What else? Celery, turnip, courgette, green beans, tomato, lentils, green lentils, yeah. Celery, got that. I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, well, I'll get...
What? If you can't get it, I will probably get it. It's
yellow carrots.
Yellow carrots, turnips.
No.
Parsnips. Parsnips, that's the one. Pane. Pane, navet, tomate, celery, lentilles. Okay, that's about enough French for the moment. So we're now skirting the pond / reservoir / lagoon. We're running where we can because there might be some stuff that we're going to be walking so as not to miss the sights. But when we can run, we will. This will probably be a 30-minute episode. By rights, it deserves 30 minutes. The wind rustling in the leaves. But at microphone level, there should be very little, if any, wind effect. 3.64 kilometers from our fridge. Wednesday on week 2 of our visit. We're going to start week 3, and on Thursday next week we fly back to London Gatwick. Zone 2. I think so. I think there's going to be a path that takes us that way very soon. Maybe just at those trees. Okay, so we figured out where we've got to run, and we're now running around the lagoon. I think I'll refer to it as a lagoon from now on. It's always a little disconcerting because you never know how accurate the data is on these maps. It might have been from the year 2000, like 20 years ago. There might have been a trail. It might have overgrown by now. But this looks promising. There's picnic areas. I want to try and get out to see the birdies on the water's edge. Yeah, it's a sort of a picnic or nature interpretive table. And now we're taking a side path, recording audio. Oh yeah, this looks like a lakeshore path. A bit like Elk Lake. Yeah, watch out for the roots, she reminds me. It is undulating for sure. Easy to trip up on a tree stump or a root. Yeah, we got the lake on our left, the lagoon on our left, I should say. Zone 2. It's a little bit of reeds. Oh, I see a little lookout place. I see a lookout thing. Oh yeah, this was on Google Maps. I was going to rip the photographs right off Google Maps, but we can get our own ones today. Oh yeah. That's what I was saying to Norma. There'll probably be some photographic breaks. There goes a
heron.
Or a crane. Could be a heron. I think they're the same family. Very serene.
Hello.
There's another one of those white birds. I think they're cranes. Not Egyptian cranes, not crested cranes, but cranes. And that's where the bus stopped, you see, on the other side, directly opposite. We saw a coach party of tourists, nature reserve people, coming here with their binoculars. There's a bit of a red tide there going on. Reminds me of those cranberry fields that you were showing me the photograph of in Abbotsford or wherever. Yeah, we made it to this spot. It's nice when you can plan ahead and do what you had set out to accomplish. Alright, a little bit more running going on now. We'll see if there's another lookout place. There was a place with a longer boardwalk, I remember. Back onto the Elk Lake Trail. Oh, they paint the roots here that stick out. That's good. Just so they don't get sued. They paint the roots red to warn you of tripping hazards. Yeah, pretty rotten stumps. Look at that big fungus. Flipped over. By the one on its side next to it. Yeah, they look a little bit suspicious, those ones. Wipe my hands on my tongue. No, that would be the last place to wipe your hands. You see they paint the roots here?
Yeah.
Like Cedar Hill Golf Course.
Yeah.
to prevent litigation.
Told you.
We warned you about those routes. We painted them red. And this is probably the longer boardwalk that would bring us from the interior trail. What do you think? Continue on this one? This one looks pretty well used. Just be careful with the roots. Alright, so we're running on the trail closest to the water. This is obviously the birdwatcher's trail. We've seen boardwalks before. And this one, as I was saying to Norma, is pretty well worn. I'll take a photograph just to illustrate that fact. Even though the photographs won't all be on Relive because they only allow me 10 photographs, I am planning to put together a YouTube slideshow version of this audio extravaganza, which we still haven't found the name for. This audio extravaganza is going to be named after this particular reserve.
Ornithology.
Yep. Can you remember what it was called? I could look on my map, but I can do that when I get home. I'm going to pause this thing for a little while until we get to the other side. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long episode. So I'll catch you on the other side after these short words from our sponsors.
Sun's come out.
Sun's come out, yeah. Come on, birdies. We had some very sharp bird sounds just now as I had it on pause.
Here you go.
Yeah, I hope the mic's picking that up. Yeah. So this is the end of another exciting episode with Norma and Carlos in Arles. We're saying goodbye to you now from the lagoon, which I still haven't found the name of, but I will before I upload this show. Saying bye-bye for Wednesday. The 18th, is it the 18th today? I think so. Yep. So this is us saying bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.